Hello and welcome to the very first Dominion Discord Smash Ultimate ladder match. So in the wake of the tournament that we ran a couple of weeks ago, we are now doing a Smash ladder. The rules for it are somewhat complicated and also somewhat simple. The simple part is that you win, you move above the person that you played against, you lose, they move above you. Well, if you're the challenger, you move up. If you're the challenge and you lose, they move above you. Anyway, there's some more complicated parts of the rules. I'll try to put something in the description that's like a summary of it. But the part of the complicated part of this is that people can have multiple accounts, so that they can have like an account where they play their main and an account where they play their secondaries or things along those lines, because that seemed like a fun thing to do. And so we are getting a match that includes that. So Pikachu Master here is playing Pikachu on his main account, and then Kaplane, or Eli, the Eli tag, is playing on an account that is all random characters. So he is required to choose random for every game. This is Kaplane's secondary account, essentially. So technically, Pikachu Master's account is an unrestricted account, which means he can play whatever he wants, and his secondary account is an all random account as well. I'll include more details about that, as I said, in the description, so I can talk about the match. So speaking of the match, so Kaplane rolls Game & Watch. I have no idea how good Kaplane is with Game & Watch. Kaplane has a very strong Inkling, also likes Piranha Plants, likes Richter, likes K-Rool, I don't know, it's probably some other characters. But I don't know that I've ever seen Kaplane play Game & Watch before, so this will be new. But Kaplane in general, pretty strong player. I would say, certainly if they were doing a matchup of their mains, I would pick Kaplane as the heavy favorite. But that is not what we have, and that's part of the reason we've set the ladder up this way, so that we can have potentially like close matches between players who might not otherwise have close matches. I mean, I don't know for sure that they wouldn't have a close match anyway, but that's just the general concept. In any case, right now, Pikachu Master looking pretty good here. Pikachu's light enough that any strong hit from Game & Watch will take the stock, just like that down air. But, Game & Watch is also quite light, and Pikachu Master's got a solid amount of damage, like practically a kill percent for, like a strong up smash. Although, I guess Battlefield is pretty big. Ugh, God, I forgot about this. About the go-to-sleep function, thanks Nintendo. Alright, so Game & Watch has a very strong out-of-shield game, particularly with the up B. I'm assuming Kaplane is aware of that. I haven't really noticed that being used a lot. Okay, just did use the up B there, but that wasn't really like in response to shield pressure. And Pikachu Master able to punish the aggression there, the down smash, and now has pretty much a full stock lead. Yeah, I'd like to see, I guess, like, I mean, it almost doesn't matter because, after in the next game he'll roll random again and who knows what character he'll get, so, like, adapting to what he needs to do with Game & Watch is not necessarily the most important thing, as much as just, like, making sure the fundamentals are solid. But for Kaplane, I'd like to see, I guess, a more aerial heavy style from Game & Watch. Game & Watch just has, like, a very solid aerial game. Forward air, back air, neutral aerial, all extremely strong. Down aerial, extremely strong. Very strong kit all around. Alright, gives him the chair. And we're down to last stock. Pikachu Master with a healthy lead still. one thing Pikachu Master did a lot during the tournament was fish for kills with smashes, and we're already starting to see that a little bit. So hopefully, I don't think Pikachu really needs to do that, to be honest. I think Pikachu can kill pretty solidly with aerials, like kill setups. Okay, well, that will not actually kill. I'm not sure if that didn't sweet spot or if it's just that last time the down smash was much closer to the side of the stage. But yeah, I'd like to see... Oh, okay. Well, just run in an F smash. I guess that works. I think Kaplane was using the chef there, which is pretty laggy. So if you can get under it, it's pretty punishable. So I have no idea what they're going to do with stage striking because, you know, for I mean, I guess just focus on what Pikachu wants or doesn't want and, you know, don't worry about the rest of it. Alright, so waiting on the stage striking and stuff. Kaplane is going to Yoshi's. Yep, alright, we're going to Yoshi's. A little bit of confusion around the number of bands. The stage list that we have is the standard ultimate competitive rule set. So you have 5 starters and 3 counter picks, and you get 2 bans. And best of 5. So Kaplane gets Zelda. So I have a lot of experience playing against good Zelda players. Not so much from the Dominion Discord, but from my coworkers. We'll be interested to see if Kaplane knows any of their tricks. Zelda has I would argue, pretty busted up B that can be very difficult to punish because it's really hard to judge the distance because of the teleport. Has a very strong hitbox on the end of it. Zelda also quite good at ledge trapping with the down B, which Kaplane has been using quite a bit already, as well as the side B there. One thing that the Zelda players have told me that you want to avoid is jumping into the side B. So like if you're recovering and Zelda's throwing the side B at you, you want to wait and hold on to your jump, because if you use your jump, then that makes it easier for them to hit you. Yeah, Kaplane really leaning hard on the down B right now. Also a lot of rolling. Does not try to sweet spot the ledge there, so I'm wondering whether Kaplane really knows like the distances and angles on Zelda's up B or not. Well, that was a straight down, so that, I mean, suggests a little bit more familiarity. Oh, lag spike. Oh no. Disconnected. Well, alright, we won't get to see the conclusion of that one. So I'm just gonna pause the video here and resume with the next game, which hopefully I will get to spectate. So I'll be back. Alright, we're back, and Kaplane apparently took the game. I don't know why. sadly, but hopefully I'll stay connected. I have noticed sometimes you just get disconnected from spectating even when there doesn't appear to be any lag. In any case, Kaplane goes up, or sorry, Kaplane evens things up at 1-1. It occurs to me I should put some overlays on this for the score. I'll do that for the next video. Yeah, it's really hard to do any commentary in a game you didn't watch. Oh, I see. Kaplane didn't realize he was supposed to be banning stages. Alright, we are going to PS2. Pikachu Master looking to get the home field advantage. Makes a lot of sense. To be fair, Kaplane would have had to ban both PS2 and Kalos to prevent that. And Kaplane gets Terry. That's a character I don't know very much about. Oh no. Alright, well, this looks like it's not happening. Crap. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, we're back, and maybe we'll get to see one more game in this set at some point. So it looks like Kaplane won with Terry. Bit of a surprise to me. Terry doesn't seem like a character Kaplane would have a deep knowledge of. Though they're talking about an SD. Oh, actually, Kaplane says my Terry... Or Terry... No, never mind. He said Terry is kind of sick, not my Terry. Okay. So I guess he just thinks Terry's a good character, which, you know, fair enough. Yeah, so it sounds like Pikachu Master SD had an early SD, and that might have had a big impact on the outcome. So that's unfortunate. Kaplane is up 2-1. Sounds like Pikachu Master died due to an failed attempt to air dodge to ledge or something. Surprising Pikachu wouldn't be able to recover from that, but Since I didn't see it, I don't really know. Alright, looks like we are running it back to... PS2. Kaplane gets Greninja. So, neutralizes the home field advantage. This looks like PS1 to me, not PS2, but whatever. Yep, alright, the players have realized that this is the wrong stage. Wait, this is going swimmingly. They are considering continuing, which I wouldn't blame them for. I guess the one issue with this is that, you know, with random character, it's like, okay, do you have to repick Greninja, or... Yeah, I like think they're gonna do that. Okay, cool.
Pikachu wins.
Well, we didn't disconnect, so that's something. So yeah, Kaplane's gonna stick with the Greninja. I don't have a whole lot to say about Greninja as a character, other than I find of the sort of like nimble characters, you know, like so Greninja, I feel like archetypally is supposed to be similar to characters like Pikachu or Sheik. Or Joker, I suppose, who are like, you know, agile characters, you know, move around quickly, on both the ground and in the air, you know, usually have some multi-hits, like that kind of thing. But I find Greninja much more awkward to use than most of those other characters for reasons that I would have trouble articulating. Don't find Greninja's hitboxes to be as intuitive, I guess, as Pikachu's or Sheik's or Joker's, or I'm sure there's other characters you could name that would fit into that like general style of play. Alright, now it seems like they're considering whether they want to, like, expressly choose to play on PS1 instead of PS2, as opposed to doing it by accident. The excitement is real. I honestly don't even know what the differences between the two stages are, other than the aesthetics. I mean, I know that there are some, and the competitive community cares about it, but I've never bothered to look into it. I think it's probably like blast zone stuff. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there are those little ridges on the outside of... No, those only come up during the transformations. I don't know. Who cares? Alright, so we are on PS2. Greninja versus Pikachu. Kaplane up 2-1. And yeah, I think one of the things I find awkward about Greninja is being unable to like store the charge of the neutral B. It is, however, a really strong move because it like carries you along and has like a surprising amount of knockback in the last hit. So if you don't like SDI out, which is pretty hard in general to do in this game, it can kill like from while hitting you at like center stage, because like carries you off to the side and then hits you hard. Pretty obnoxious. Anyway, so far not a lot of like, oh wow, look at that parry. Let's say not a lot of like long strings or anything. Just back and forth, straight hits in neutral. Alright, Pikachu Master starting to fish for smash attacks, it looks like. Ooh, that was not a safe side B. Okay, he should be able to get a punish here. Nope, nope. Kaplane just rolling around. Kaplane does seem to be rolling a lot with these these characters that he's less familiar with. Or maybe he just does that all the time and I hadn't noticed before. I don't like, trying to punish at 0 with an F smash. I don't think that's a particularly good decision. Again, like, because you like really would rather like hit him a couple times with some like guaranteed hits that aren't gonna leave you vulnerable if you like whiff or get the timing wrong or something. I think. Like now when you're at, I mean, if you're not confident in your combo game, when you're at 0, like then it's not so bad if that happens. You get down smashed, like you take 15 damage or whatever it is. But in that situation, you get killed for it. Just not worth it, I think. Okay, don't go into that, please. Kaplane pulling off the move is called Shadow Sneak. I think that's what it's called. Which is a move that the effectiveness I find is like actually pretty stage dependent, just because of like how hard it is to see the shadow. I mean, you can see that Greninja's doing it, but knowing where Greninja's going it can be tricky on some stages. Not on this stage; it's pretty clear. Alright, so after falling behind early, Kaplane has a slight lead. Pikachu Master with another unsafe recovery. Kaplane was able to take advantage of. That was a pretty unfortunate Shadow Sneak, but Pikachu Master wasn't able to really extend after that back air. I think Pikachu Master is not really putting enough pressure on Kaplane here. Like, kind of letting Kaplane just like sit back and shoot the water shurikens. Ooh, I didn't like that air dodge, but Kaplane didn't get the punish out in time. So now that Pikachu Master's fallen behind, I suspect he's going to try to play even more cautiously. Well, okay, good whiff punish there to take the stock. This is definitely doable. 78 is not, like, crazy amount of damage, but he is going to need to get in and start stringing some hits together. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Good DI. I was thinking that shouldn't kill. I'm glad that it didn't. Okay, can he punish the Shadow Sneak? Yes, nice. I would have liked to see something other than the last up air, but still a pretty good string. Okay, opportunity to whiff punish, can't get it, but another opportunity here for Pikachu Master. Alright, doesn't turn that into a whole lot, but still gotten it a lot closer, and then Kaplane punishes the landing to take the game and the set. So that is it. A 3-1 victory for Kaplane over Pikachu Master. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see 2 of the games, but the 2 that we did see were pretty close. I would not at all rule out the possibility that Pikachu Master is able to challenge Kaplane at some point in the future and win, especially given the nature of picking random characters. Kaplane says no big low rolls that set. I would agree. I mean, Kaplane didn't seem to have a great handle on Game & Watch, but Game & Watch is certainly a very good character. Terry, I mean, is definitely a strong character, although one that's can be hard to use if you don't know how to use him. I say from some level of personal experience. And yeah, Greninja and Zelda. Zelda is generally considered to be pretty low on the tier list, I think, but Zelda is, I don't know, my experience with Zelda has been that she seems pretty good to me. So, yeah, I guess a fortunate set of draws for Kaplane. Anyway, so that'll do it for this video. Next time, I'll try to have some overlay set up with like the score and stuff. And like I said, if you're confused about the way this ladder works, which is completely understandable, I'll try to have something in the description with a nice summary of it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be back in the future with more ladder matches. So until then.